A man should hear a little music, read a little poetry, and see a fine picture every day of his life, in order that worldly cares may not obliterate the sense of beauty which God has implanted in the human soul. If God had wanted me otherwise, he would have created me otherwise. Correction does much, but encouragement does more. Encouragement after censure is as the sun after a shower. A person born with a talent they are meant to use will find their greatest happiness in using it. The soul that sees beauty may sometimes walk alone. You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. Everybody wants to be somebody. Nobody wants to grow. We know accurately only when we know little. With knowledge, doubt increases. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. Many people take no care of their money till they come nearly to the end of it, and others do just the same with their time. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. There are two things children should get from their parents: roots and wings. Courage is the commitment to begin without any guarantee of success. To think is easy. To act is hard. But the hardest thing in the world is to act in accordance with your thinking. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. First and last, what is demanded of genius is love of truth. Dream no small dreams, for they have no power to move the hearts of men. Love does not dominate, it cultivates. A world without love would be no world. Every person above the ordinary has a certain mission that they are called to fulfill. One ought, every day at least, to hear a little song, read a good poem, see a fine picture, and if it were possible, to speak a few reasonable words. He is happiest, be he king or peasant, who finds peace in his home. A man sees in the world what he carries in his heart. Every second is of infinite value. Man is made by his belief. As he believes, so he is. In the realm of ideas, everything depends on enthusiasm. In the real world, all rests on perseverance. Instruction does much, but encouragement, everything. Enjoy what you can and endure what you must. Life belongs to the living, and he who lives must be prepared for changes. We must always change, renew, rejuvenate ourselves, otherwise we harden. If you've never eaten while crying, you do not know what life tastes like. There is nothing in which people more betray their character than in what they laugh at. Everything that liberates our mind without at the same time imparting self-control is pernicious. Behavior is a mirror in which everyone displays his own image. The greatest thing in the world is not so much where we stand as in what direction we are moving. Life teaches us to be less harsh with ourselves and with others. None are more hopelessly enslaved than those who falsely believe they are free. By seeking and blundering, we learn. A clever man commits no minor blunders. Everything that happens to us leaves some trace behind it, and everything insensibly contributes to make us what we are. You ask which form of government is best, whichever teaches us to govern ourselves. The rule is easy, to govern difficult. There is nothing more frightful than ignorance in action. If you treat an individual as he is, he will remain how he is. But if you treat him as if he were what he ought to be and could be, he will become what he ought to be and could be. Daring ideas are like chessmen moved forward. They may be beaten, but they may start a winning game. All the knowledge I possess, everyone else can acquire, but my heart is all my own. A person hears only what they understand. I have possessed that heart, that noble soul, in whose presence I seemed to be more than I really was, because I was all that I could be. Nothing is worth more than this day. Things which matter most must never be at the mercy of things which matter least. Kindness is the golden chain by which society is bound together.